Dana, we're definitely in the point where the sun is making a big difference.
I know, between the sun and the lack of wind today as opposed to yesterday really makes a huge difference in how it feels. I didn't feel like my fingers were going to freeze off.
Exactly.
Out there.
Exactly,
Right.
yeah, it really just makes a huge difference. That wind chill. Always a killer out there, but plenty of sunshine out there today. Really made it just to be another really nice day. We did have a couple of clouds up in northern New Hampshire today, but still, if all you can see on the satellite imagery is just the snow popping up in northern Maine, that means it was a really nice day out there. Now, our high temperatures are very similar to what we saw yesterday. However, with the lack of wind today, it helped make it feel a little bit warmer. But still, we were only right around freezing, right along the coastline, into the 20s in the interior, and even just some upper teens up in northern Maine. But without the wind, it really does make a huge difference. So overnight low temperatures tonight are going to be a little bit higher along the coast, but still overall going to be a little bit chilly, especially up in northern Maine tonight, single digits near Greenville and Millinocket, and even some negatives like Caribou and other areas of Aroostook County. Right along the coastline going to be in the upper teens, and our average low for this time of year is 19 degrees, so a pretty average night, but it still feels cold because it's definitely still February out there. Now, overnight tonight, we're going to have mostly clear skies, which is going to allow our temperatures to drop overnight tonight. But as we build into early tomorrow morning, it's going to be more of a partly cloudy day, especially closer to the coast and the border there with New Hampshire. It will be a little bit warmer, though. Temperatures getting into about the mid-30s later in the day. We'll build in some more cloud cover overnight Wednesday, so our temperatures there won't drop quite as far overnight. And then we'll end up being mostly cloudy as we start the day on Thursday, which once again will be a little bit warmer than Wednesday. Temperatures getting into about the mid-30s closer to the coast. We do see some clearing along the coast late in the day on Thursday, but most of northern Maine is going to be socked in with clouds for much of the day. And that's going to be ahead of a storm system that's going to bring us a little bit of precipitation throughout the day on Friday. Overall, this system isn't very strong, but we'll start out with a couple of snow showers right around midnight on Thursday, and then we'll start to see that precipitation continue throughout the day there on Friday. So right around 7 a.m., starting to see some of those showers move in here. The precip will be pretty light and scattered in nature, but I think we'll start with all snow, and then the coast will quickly change over into rain. So I could see the early morning commute on Friday being a little bit slippery there, so there's something there to keep in mind. And then as we get into later in the day, I would say the rain-snow line will be right just north of the Lewiston, Augusta area and north of Bangor as well. So we'll see a couple inches of snow up in northern Maine, but closer to the coast, really just looking at some rain showers there. So that will continue throughout the evening hours as well. We'll start to see some clearing in western Maine right around midnight on Saturday, but then by Saturday morning, most of us should be cleared out, and it'll lead us to a mostly sunny but a little bit of a chilly weekend ahead. So here's our snowfall map. I would say a couple inches up in northern Maine. I think even 1 inch near Portland is a little bit too high, closer to 0 there for us. So overall, not a lot of snow to be seen with this forecast, and that's something that we're going to see really until we get to the end of February. Next chance for some rain again will be next Tuesday, so it looks like we might end the month of February without any major snowstorms. Seas 1 to 2 feet, water 38 degrees there, so 7-day forecast. Mountain snow for the day on Friday, and then just some rain along the coastline. And then as we get into the weekend, Brian and Amanda, it'll be a little bit chillier, but plenty of sunshine will stick around for the weekend.
Okay, we'll take that at this point. Thank you, Dana.